Hi guys, how you guys doing? Good afternoon, my people. Thanks for coming back again. It's your one and only girl, Claire. Thanks so much. I'm so happy I'm able to show my face today. How you guys doing? Happy new month to you. I said that behind this behind the camera last time, so let me say it now face to face. Happy new month. This month is going to be a favorable one for us all in Jesus' name. Amen. Thanks so much for coming by again to watch your girl. I know some of you, in short, many of you will be expecting the video I promised. I failed last time, and this time around, I'm on it, but not really on that particular video because, I'm always begging you guys to please go join me on my Instagram page. So I had to attend to those who have joined me. I am not saying I am an ingrate. No, I'm so grateful that you are here with me, and I'm also begging that you should join me on my Instagram page where we can relate one-on-one, reach ourselves. It's easier then to reach each other. It's that there, yes, to reach me. So this video I've come with today, from the title you already know, it's a request from one of us here and also on Instagram. He needs this urgently, so I had to keep the other one I've prepared already for me to answer him, and I decided to share it here because I know that some of us here will be in need of it as well. So pardon me for the delay, but please, if you haven't joined me on my Instagram page, what are you waiting for? Kindly go join your girl on Claire Buildings, okay? Please, that is my IG name, Claire Buildings. So you can go join me there so that we can continue growing together. Thank you so much for doing that, because I know that so many of you is going to do that for me. May God bless you. For my newcomers in the house, please, before you go, kindly click on the subscription button. And for those who haven't subscribed yet but have been supporting me all this while, please subscribe. It's really necessary you subscribe. It will do me a lot of good. If you want to support me in any way, firstly subscribe to my channel and learn to like my video. Learn to click on that like button. It will help me go a long way. Thank you so much for doing that for me. So guys, let's dive into the video now. From the title of the video, you already know that we are here to talk about plastering of a single-story block of flats in Nigeria. Plastering and dressing of the building. So guys, the materials we'll be needing for plastering, we don't need much materials anyway. We don't need much materials for this, but we need enough money for it, because plastering consumes money more than painting. That is the simple truth. To plaster a house takes more than painting a house. No matter the paint you are using, I'm telling you the simple truth. I know there are some paint that is very expensive as well, but plastering consumes a lot. That is what I mean. And here we'll be needing cement. These are the materials that will be needed. Cement, water as well, because you guys already know that there is nothing in building that doesn't take water except roofing. The plastering sand is needed as well. We'll be needing bamboo. This is for scaffolding. So we'll be needing bamboo. We'll be needing some planks and woods as well. We'll be needing like 12 by 2 for bracing. And we'll be needing 12 by 1 boards as well. And we'll be needing 12 by 4 by 1 for patterns for the dressing. That is for the dressing. Then workmanship, then binding wire. We'll be needing binding wire as well. Binding wire, I know some of you will be like, what do we need binding wire? Are we dealing with rods here? No, We need binding wire to hold the planks and the bamboos together. They don't use rope to hold them, they use binding wire. So this will as well need a binding wire. Then in this video I added wall ties, but I am not going to include it. I have to remove it. I have to deduct it from it, though the person demanded for that, but I have to remove it because some people, they will only do water or their toilet halfway, some will go full way, some will do in their sitting room, some will as well put outside their building. So I just had to remove it. Let's just deal with the plastering and dressing. Then for a story building like this, plastering will take you how many bags of cement? That is what most of you ask. Plastering will take you up to 130 to 180 bags of cement, depending on the size of your building. For a story building, we are not talking about bungalow here, we are talking about a story building. And remember that plastering is not just for outside. You have to plaster the inside and plaster the outside as well, and also plaster the decking. You see, so it takes a lot of cement and sand. It takes a lot. In this video I calculated 130 bags. I've also sent a message to this brother that it depends on the size of your building, but anything from 130 would take a story building would take for cement alone for plastering, because it consumes cement a lot. So I calculated 130 bags of cement here. Yours might take you up to 180. Please, if they have given you a quotation writing 180 bags for you, don't say they are cheating you. They are not cheating you, because all houses, all buildings are not equal. The size of your building might not be the size of mine, but it's still the same pattern of building. So all you need to do, as I'm always saying, is to make sure that your presence is always there, or you get a trustworthy person who can be there for you. Okay. Then also plastering sand. We'll be needing like 6-10 tons of plastering sand for this. We all know that cement now is being sold at the price I used to calculate this is Lagos price. For those who have been asking me for Lagos price, I used Lagos price for this cement. I calculated with 3.6. You can still get it 3.5, but I used 3.6. Then this plastering sand is 28,000 per 10 ton. 10 ton, as I'm always saying, is a double load. 10 ton is double load. The one they call single load is 5 tons. So it's 28 per 10 ton. And we'll be needing like 6 tons here. Sorry guys, I'm reading from the book. Then the materials for scaffolding, we'll be needing like 80 bamboos. We'll be needing like more than 80 bamboos, but I just had to calculate 80 bamboos. You might not even need up to 80 bamboos, depending on how many bamboos you bought during decking. That is another thing. Some buy excess bamboos during decking that you will still have some left over. So if you're having some down already in your site, you won't need to buy much. You get. So that is why I did not really calculate much, because I know definitely you'll be having some left from your decking. So you can just add it up. You can as well go higher if there is anywhere you can hire. Okay, you can just go and hire. So if there is a place where you can hire your bamboo, do so. It will be less, at least after the plastering you do. Another way of lessen bamboo is this. You can beg them. Yes, you have to beg them, because some of them don't accept that. You can beg them to buy lesser. And when they are done plastering the left side of the building stroke front, they can remove the bamboos, take it to the right side of the building. In that way, if you are meant to use 100 bamboo all together for the whole building, round the whole building, you can use 50. That you have to beg them. Don't command them. No, you have to beg them so that they can help you to save costs. Yeah, you can beg them, let's do it this way, we'll use one side first, then lose it to the other side, please help me. It's for you and them. In that way you can cut it into two. The same thing goes with the planks. If you are able to convince them to do it one side, one after the other, you might not be buying up to the quantity of planks that is written here. You might be buying lesser, and if you have some left from the works done so far, you can as well use those ones. You don't need to buy new ones. It's still the same plank we are talking about. There is nothing new here. That goes to binding wire as well. But from my calculation here, we are having 130 cement, 10 tons of sand, plastering sand, water, 80 bamboo props, 30 12 by 2 by 2, 20 12 by 1 by 1, 10 12 by 4 by 4, then half a roll of binding wire, then plus workmanship. The workmanship here, I put 1 million naira. Workmanship for plastering used to be high, because I could remember the one my engineer did, the one of their assignments or work given to me by one of us here at Imo State. You know, when the engineer cost the plastering, the man called me and said, "Sis, this is not what I expected from your workers." The truth is this: down east, plastering, decking, most of all those things, they cost by bags of cement. How many bags of cement you used will determine your money. And you know, in those plastering, it's not just the bricklayer you need. You equally need the carpenter, because it's the carpenter that will come for the scaffolding, for the planks and the bamboos and all that. So you will need them as well. Though what consumes money mainly is the cement work, which is the bricklayer's work. So I just added 1 million. It might be less, it might be more, but I just averagely calculated 1 million naira here. And now after all the totaling, we are having 1.7 million naira. Remember, I told you the secret to the bamboos and the planks. So if you're having this, maybe that one gave us, like, let me just say 200,000. If you had to divide it, you'll be having 100,000. So that is how, and those are just the things you can reduce. Those are just the things you can reduce. Don't forget, the best cement for plastering is boa. I keep saying this because if you use boa cement for plastering, you will love it, because it will be so smooth that you will even feel like not painting your house. I'm telling you, it's costly. It's not the boa now is sold at 3.9 or so. It's costly, but it's the best. You can go for it if you have the money, because once the money is there, it's better you go for the best. Thank you so much for watching. This is why, and I believe my next video will be on Storey reading. Thank you. Please go join me on my Instagram if you haven't done that. Go join your girl. Thanks so much. See you tomorrow. Bye.